Shelter is an incredible sunblock moisturizer. Now I know that sounds odd to put those two words together, and I know a lot of people say, oh, this is a sunblock moisturizer, and you don't find them very moisturizing. But what's so wonderful about Shelter is it's SPF 29+. It actually has 20% micronized zinc, and I'm using numbers because so many consumers today have such good education on this, and I want you to understand and appreciate that I put a lot of time and effort into this. I wanted to make sure that it provided you with the maximum protection allowed, as well as providing you with an incredible amount of moisture. So what you find with this product is I'm using micronized silica-coated zinc. Why is that important? Well, you see, most zinc is destroyed by the sun. Over time, the more the sun hits zinc, it actually breaks apart and can become inflammatory. So if you use the silica-coated zinc, it doesn't do that. That also is important because penetration is now becoming more and more of an issue. You see, when you use very small-sized sunblock ingredients like titanium and zinc, they're much more likely to penetrate into your skin. And silica coating helps reduce the amount of penetration that occurs. You don't want, normally you would hear me, and as you hear about all my other serums, you'll hear about how important I think penetration is. But you don't want your sunblock ingredients penetrating because they're what reflect the sun in your skin. Now your skin naturally reflects sun. And so the entire Osmosis line is actually sun protective because we restore your barrier. Your epidermal barrier is that top part of your skin that most people exfoliate and exfoliate and exfoliate. And of course, when you exfoliate that, you make your skin more sun sensitive. Well, what Osmosis is designed to do is actually replace the epidermal barrier and restore its health. And then you add on top of it this wonderful Shelter, which is very moisturizing. Let me give you some ingredients why it's moisturizing. Number one, it has something called liquid crystals. Liquid crystals are highly water drawing. In other words, when you put them into the skin, they actually draw a lot of water to them and they plump the skin up very nicely. We have water-soluble shea butter. We have well, and I'll give these names sound a little technical. You have hyaluronic acid, which I'm sure some of you have heard of. We have something called PCA, and we have something called L-lactic acid. Now, those last three I mentioned are actually naturally found in the skin. And you say, oh, I don't know if I want acids in my moisturizer. Well, L-lactic acid is a natural moisturizing factor, along with PCA and along with hyaluronic acid. So you want those in your skin as much as possible. So when you combine all of these moisturizers with this wonderful sunblock ingredient that doesn't break down when the sun hits it, that provides tremendous protection. And remember, there's a lot of talk about, well, is it UVA and UVB protective? Zinc is absolutely protective against UVA and UVB. So you don't need to buy any fancy artificial ingredients, which I don't believe in artificial sunscreens for the most part, so I won't use them in my line. But when you use this natural coating that reflects the sun, then much less sun gets into the skin and much less damage occurs. And the last thing I'll mention about Shelter, and part of what helps make it that SPF 29+, are three antioxidants: superoxide dismutase, L-glutathione, and catalase. And why do I use those? Because when you get a sunburn, they're one of the first responders that the skin makes in order to help protect yourself. And remember, part of sun protection is drawing from that reservoir of antioxidants that the skin naturally has. So we're always trying to refill that reservoir. So we hope you enjoy the product. And remember, this product is designed to be used on acne clients as well as very dry clients. So you will find that it's non-acneic or non-acne forming, and you will enjoy the product a great deal, I hope. Thank you.